y'all, it's Alyssa Darby Daisy. Welcome back to my channel. I am a married mom of two, and we are budgeting our way to paying off just under $10,000 worth of debt, financial freedom, and buying our first home. If that is a journey that you feel like you'd like to follow, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you can also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Most of the videos I do are budgeting. I do kind of branch out and do other stuff every once in a while. In fact, my last video was just like a quick check-in. Today we are doing a cash stuffing for July week 3, which is July 17th through the 23rd. We are cash stuffing $500. That was all taken from savings. If you are new here, we currently have a little bit in our savings, and we just wanted to make sure that we're giving it a purpose and not spending it willy-nilly. So on the weeks that there is no pay, we go ahead and just pull from savings so that we still can stuff each week, because that's the way we prefer to do things. Obviously, when our savings gets low enough, we will stop doing it that way, but that's how we're doing it for now. I am not going to go into a lot of detail right now because I know I always end up chatting when I stuff the envelopes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is check in on the Hydrator Pay, which is by Hands and Bands. I will link her channel up in the cards, and her Etsy is down in the description box. So my goal each day is to have 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning and 16 ounces of water sometime in the evening. The morning water is pretty much just water, and then the evening water is I take a inositol supplement, and so I mix that in with 16 ounces of water. Sometimes I put a little flavor in it. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I obviously drink more water throughout the day, but the main goal is that I get these 2 waters in per day. And if I miss either one of them, then I don't color in my little raindrop. So I only missed on Sunday. I kind of felt like I might have missed on Saturday, but I did ask in my last video if y'all thought that I should go ahead and count it as having drank both my bottles of water, and you said to go for it. So I'm counting that I had both of them on the 16th. But I missed one on the 10th, so I will be putting $2 into the technology envelope for my kids to get a tablet. And I'm gonna hopefully remember to actually put it in this time, because the last 2 videos I've forgotten. So I'm gonna, you know what I'm actually gonna do? I am going to put this in, that's not the right one. I'm gonna put this in where my envelope is, where my personal spending is. And that way when I get there, it'll already be there. That's how I should do it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set all of my envelopes off to the side, and we will get started. Also, I'm thinking about rearranging my envelopes again. I don't know if I'm gonna redo any of them, like change what they are, but I'm thinking about just rearranging the order and everything, just to try and make things make more sense for me. So the first thing we're gonna do is make sure that we have $500. You know what? I'm gonna count it single, like each denomination. So we've got 100 plus 50. And then we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So plus 240. Then we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And hopefully we have 20 in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. So how is your summer going so far? We were hoping to go on a lot of adventures, but honestly, we've had so many appointments and all kinds of other stuff going on that we haven't really been on any adventures so far this summer. So hopefully your summer's going a little bit more fun than mine is, but at least we're getting a lot of stuff done. We're getting a lot of stuff accomplished. Let's see. All right, so here is what we are stuffing. And like I say, I'm gonna probably end up chatting as I go. And I did redo my budget sheet, and I'm not in love with it yet. I'm still working on it, and honestly what I'd love to do is like buy a budget sheet from somebody, but I just kind of keep rearranging mine and hoping that I can find one, like a way to set it up that I like. But as of right now, it does seem to help to only put the ones that I'm stuffing that week. That seems to help some. So obviously all the other ones are still in my envelopes. I just don't have everything listed on my sheet. So debt payment is going to get $80, and we still did not contact about the student loans yet, so we will get on that. But once we do have everything all worked out, we will be able to hopefully make some good payments right away, because we will have this money. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 25, and 6. So we've got 326 in debt payment right now. And yeah, hopefully we will actually get to contact the company about the student loans this week, because we really need to get on that, because the student loan forbearance, or whatever it's called, is supposed to be ending soon. And then, oh yeah, this one I actually did not get the right denominations this week, so I messed up, and I usually stuff this with 50, like 50, 10, and 5, but I didn't have that, so I've got 3 20s and a 5. So hopefully that doesn't mess me up when I'm counting. We'll see. Get the 5s in there, get the 20s in the right place. Oh, I've got an odd number, 50, so it's going to throw me off. All right, so 50, 100, 50, 70, 190, 210, 220, 230, 235, 240, 245, and that is exactly our portion of the Verizon bill, which is due at the end of this week or the beginning of next week. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's due on the 23rd and sometimes it's the 24th, and I don't know how they decide. But we wanted to make sure it was stuffed this week, just in case. I am not stuffing rent and utilities. We do live with my parents, which is really nice and convenient. It is great for us and for them for the time being. And they are very kind in that when we are low on funds, they're okay with us trading our labor for a place to live, basically. So we have been doing extra stuff around the house. We actually just rearranged the living room. So, and this weekend we're gonna be helping my mom get some extra work done in her bedroom. All right, so cash envelopes. Go ahead and see what we got going on here. So these are the first few are ones that at the end of this month we will pull whatever's left and put it towards our house down payment. But these last 3, date night we let roll over, because date night is something that is really important to us. We are trying really hard to make our relationship a priority and not just be parents. Not that we don't love being parents, because we absolutely adore being parents, but we don't want to get lost in the parent role and lose each other. Giving is one of the only things that we truly spend in cash. Everything else we kind of spend on our debit card and then play cash swap. So I might actually start doing prop money. Let me know down below if you have prop money that you love off of like Amazon or something, because I am seriously considering switching to prop money. But the giving we do using cash, that is just for, we give money to the unhoused or unemployed that are just asking for money, and we are able to help them out. Miscellaneous is a buffer for pretty much any category, and also for things like parking, because we don't have anywhere for that. So things that are truly miscellaneous, and also as a buffer, so we let that roll over. But the top 4, anything that's left in those at the end of the month, we will go ahead and put into house down payment. So I told you, I ramble a lot while I'm stuffing the envelopes. So, whoops. Oh my gosh. All right, so we only had a little bit left over from last week, and we are popping a 50 in here. So we've got 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 54, we did have a couple of things we had to stock up on. One of them was dog food, which is way too expensive, especially because my dog now needs wet food. So that's fun. That's way more expensive. But his teeth are not great. Gas, we are putting in 20. So we've got 20, 40, and 60. And we actually do need to fill up one of the cars. Luckily, gas has started going down here. Is it going down where you live, or is it going back up, or is it like kind of stagnant? I don't know. I'm interested. Fast food is getting 30, and we actually didn't do a whole lot with fast food last week. So we've got 20, 40, 50, and 5. So we've got 55 in fast food. That is awesome. We are probably going to have to go back to upping our fast food budget towards the end of August, because once school starts, all bets are off. Entertainment is getting 10. Oops. And I know that the thing that my husband wants to get this month is Doctor Strange, is the next Marvel movie to come out on a physical release. That's what we're going to get this month. So 10, 20, and 30. So I think that's almost enough. I think they're usually like $35 or something for the Blu-rays. So we'll get that. And then next month, I think we're saving up for Sonic 2, which is actually one of the first things I talked about when we very first started budgeting. And we thought it was going to come out really soon, but as it turns out, I think it might still not be out yet. I'm not sure. Date night is getting 15. And we've got a 20 in there. So we will have 20, 30, and 5. So 35, that's not bad. I know we're talking about trying to go out on a date here in the next week or two. And even though it says date night, I think we're going to go during the day just because that's easier for the kids. Giving is going to get 2. And there's 2 already in here. So we will have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will see. I've got some in my wallet because if I don't have it in my wallet, I obviously can't give it to anybody. So once I spend that, I will move this to my wallet. All right, miscellaneous is getting 20. And we actually did have to use a little bit of this for the microphones that we purchased with our Paladin and Daisy money. We ended up getting 2 mics. My husband had a mic. Once mine came in, we realized that his mic was not very good quality, so we got a second one, and so we went a little bit over what we had in those envelopes, so we spent some for miscellaneous for that. But otherwise, didn't really touch it much this last week. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 64. So we might actually talk about maybe putting a cap of like, we'll leave a certain amount of miscellaneous and put the rest in our house fund. I'm not sure. We are, honestly, the great thing about budgeting is it changes as you need it to change. So we are constantly talking and figuring things out and deciding if we are using the best method at the moment. Long-term funds, undated, the only thing we were putting money in is vacation because that is coming up really soon. It's going to be sometime in August, and we are putting in 110. So I am not counting this. I will count it at the end of the month and see where we are and see if we can consolidate anything. I'm not sure that we can, but we'll see. We might be able to turn some of those 20s into 100. I don't know. We will see. Oh yeah, that is going here. All right. So I just don't feel as talkative today. I've already done like a couple of takes, and so I don't remember if I already said this, but I feel like I'm like rambling but in a different way than usual, and I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. I didn't put, oh yeah, I don't need to do pet because we filled that. We have everything we need to go get my dog's vaccines, and we actually already scheduled it, so that is going to happen very soon. All right, car is getting 5, and we are not counting this. We are going to count it at the end of the month. And what I might do is kind of go back over my July budget and make sure that I know which ones I actually stuffed, because there's no point in going in and trying to consolidate and count envelopes that didn't even get stuffed. Gifts is going to get 5. And we do have birthdays coming up very soon. All right, Daisy, this is totally wiped out, and we are just putting $1 in there just so that we can get it started back up. And this is probably what I would use if I was going to buy prop money, is my Daisy money, because that is money for my YouTube channel and anything else. Like my husband and I are starting a podcast, and so that's what we used it for this last time. Paladin is getting $1, and he also used his money for towards our podcast, which we are really hoping to get out in August. If so, I will keep y'all posted. School is going to get 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And I still need to get ink. I say that like every video. And my budget sheets, I don't know if you can tell, but they are really starting to show the fact that I need ink. Like, if you look, right, especially in this area right here, it's really starting to mess up. And I mean, it's working for now, so I guess that's one thing. All right, so I need to remember I am stuffing 8, but I'm putting 2 in technology. So we've got our 3 and 5 makes 8. So we're going to take 2 out and put it in tech. And this is, again, for my kids to get a tablet because they don't have anything like that. And we are definitely not a no screen time kind of family. Let's see. So we are going to try and get this in the right spot so that when I do go to count it, it's all together. And actually, I will probably be using this before the end of the month. We will see. Dylan is going to get 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. in there. And we are almost done, y'all. Children is going to get 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I feel like we need to spend this, but I don't remember what I was thinking we needed. So, I don't know. This may or may not still be here at the end of the month. And if not, I will tell y'all next week. Clothing is going to get 8. This I know for sure we're going to need to spend some of. My husband needs new jeans. And I really might need some new clothes for work because there's a fairly strict dress code. And I only have like one pair of pants that fits it. So we will see what happens there. And family fun is going to get 5. And it has very little in it right now. So not much family fun to be had. But like I said, we're not really getting on adventures anyway. So hopefully before the summer's over, we can have at least one big adventure. Let's see. Besides the trip, that's going to be a super duper adventure for other reasons. Alright, dated long term, we only are putting money in Shutter. I think that's honestly the only one we've touched all month, so this is probably going to be the only one in here that we count at the end of the month. So we've got 5 and 6 going in here. And then the last thing that we've got is in our dated short-term funds, our car insurance bill. And I still have not gotten more envelopes to make an envelope for the P.O. Box one, but I did pay our P.O. Box last week. And it is good for 6 months, so that is taken care of. All right, Allstate is getting its 40. And we are all set. So I am going to go ahead and head out, and I will see y'all on, oh my gosh, I don't even remember my days. I will see y'all on Saturday, and I am still not sure. I have not gotten around to the DIY with me yet, so it might happen, it might not. If not, I don't know. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me. Like, do you want to see grocery haul, meal planning, meal prep? Let me know, like, what kind of stuff do you want to see? Like, what are you interested in? Because I know I have several new subscribers, so hi, thank you for being here. But I'm just interested. What do you want to see from me? Because I would love to, I don't know, branch out, do different things that I've never done before. I will see y'all on Saturday. Bye, y'all.